Hello, Paul Nelson, Western Sport Floors, Wyoming Wood Floors, coming to you today from Clinton, Montana. I've got a day of doing just a little bit of getting ready. We've been on the road, and I got home today and was able to do a couple things. One of the things I got to do is rebuild the Zehnder Finish Barrel. Let's look at these barrels. I mean, listen, after a while, even if you clean them out pretty religiously, they end up showing some wear and tear. I've had lots of people asking about the Zehnder Finish Barrel. I got two brand new brute garbage barrels. I'm gonna make a Zehnder Finish Barrel. Let's look down here at the table. So this is called a bulkhead fitting. I bought that at Ace Hardware. I don't care where you are, you should be able to buy a bulkhead fitting. That's a little nipple. It's a 3/4 inch irrigation valve. That's a big nipple. That's a thing that looks like a crack pipe, but it's probably called an elbow with a nipple or something. Anyway, these are the parts. There's a couple of parts I'm gonna salvage if we can come back around here with the camera. I'm gonna salvage this little 2x6 that we scribed out to the barrel. I'll pull that off, we'll look at that next. So I'm just gonna recycle my handle holders, my handles. The handles are just a piece of 1.5 PVC. And I cut a little slot in the bottom that allows me to turn the Zehnder Finish Barrel on and off. I'm gonna reuse these two pieces. I could easily make new ones, but I'm just reusing the ones that I got. So I got a little hole saw. It's the same, or just slightly bigger than my bulkhead fitting. I took the scrap piece of plywood, drilled a hole with my hole saw, and I verified that my bulkhead fitting goes in there easily. Now, it's time to cut up my barrel. All right, this bulkhead fitting has got to go inside of this barrel. You just got to make sure that it's a little bit above the bottom. You can tip the barrel to get most of the finish out. I'm just sort of eyeballing it. Looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna come in here. It's like that. So this bulkhead fitting has a little rubber gasket on one side and a little nylon gasket on the other side. I'm honestly not sure which side I should put it on, but I'm gonna put the rubber gasket inside because I think that'll do the best job of preventing the finish from leaking out. All right, I'm tightening this bulkhead fitting, but I'm not gonna get crazy. Just wanna tighten it enough to squeeze that little rubber gasket so it seals. And even if it doesn't completely seal, any leaking finish will seal it up after a couple floors. Okay, now, little nipple, valve. Those two should tighten up so that that valve bumps right up against that bulkhead fitting, or close. Big nipple. And then crack pipe. So you have a screw and a fender washer. We're going to attach this handle. Figured if I ran that screw into the palm of my hand, this video would probably go viral, but I'd prefer not. Now my final little thing is I'm going to put a little hose on the bottom here. I'm just gonna hold that off, maybe 1 inch off the floor so that the finish goes on the floor without splashing. Now I'm gonna just heat up the end of this tube with my trusty Milwaukee heat gun. Let's see if I can successfully slide that on. Oh, look at that. She went. So now, my tube, maybe that's 1.5 inches, but it's right down about at floor level. It's not gonna splash. Look at that. Look at the inside of that Zehnder barrel. Now we'll see if we can keep her clean. But that's it. That are the parts, components, everything you need. to make your own Zehnder Finish Barrel for Western Sport floors, Wyoming wood floors. This is Paul Nelson. Make it a great day.